Hi everyone, I just got back from grocery shopping and I wanted to just kind of show you what I got from the store, and yeah, so let's have a look. All right, here's a lookie at the grocery haul. I cannot believe how much this cost. I used a $14 coupon plus 2 other coupons that saved maybe a couple dollars. And this still all came to $250. $250 for a weekly grocery shop. Now I do admit this is a full week of stuff that we needed to get. But anyway, I wanted to show you over here. This exploded, so I had to put it in a Ziploc bag so it wouldn't leak out. But coleslaw mix, I got some peaches, these cherry plums, which I had never heard of, but my daughter kept requesting them. They're really good. I like their smaller size. Cucumber, baby carrots. I got some organic chicken, some tenderloins, thighs, and then I got some stir-fried beef, which is unfortunately not grass-fed or organic. It's just sometimes very hard to find. And right now I'm having a massive food aversion to ground beef, because usually I get grass-fed ground beef, but I got sick with it recently and I cannot have it for a while. So some raspberries, and these are super good. These are like my new favorite. I like these even better than the Vermont meat sticks or those other chomps. These are so good, and they come like in different flavors, like a hot one and a hatch chili. So good. Some tomatoes, and I got these for my daughter to heat up and so she can take to lunch. And then I got some flowers. Look how cute this little flower food thing is. So adorable. I got some keto bread. It's called base culture. It's also, the ingredients are amazing. So I think it's pretty much paleo as well. Yeah, so good if you don't have time to bake bread, or it's summer and you're not baking anything. My husband's keto bread, I got this. I was trying to find their Alfredo. I could not find it, so we're just gonna have to have this week. And then these yummy organic creamy and dairy-free Cocoa June. Have you guys tried these? They're so good. And I was worried about this one because chamomile is like a migraine trigger for me, but it must be very minimal amounts in here because I don't react to it. I decided to be daring and try it and see if I developed a headache reaction to it. And then they also have this, oh, these are kind of smashed, but this is the strawberry rhubarb flavor. And then some butter. And do you know how crazy expensive grass-fed organic butter is right now? It's like $12 for butter. I can't, I just can't. Anyway, we get this uncured bacon, and it's really easy and fast to cook up. And then my husband's, whatever these are called, wraps. And then he also requested some cheese sticks. And then this is for my daughter. Then we got some organic cage-free eggs. And then I also got these. They're super expensive. Kind of annoyed at how expensive. 10 bucks a bag, you guys, for this. And I was like, okay, great, good. Clean ingredients, this is gonna be great, right? So annoyed with this. There is cornstarch in here. Cornstarch. And I was thinking I was gonna be, not have to have the added stuff on it and grain stuff, I was hoping it would be grain-free type of thing. And yeah, so that's kind of annoying. I won't be buying that again, and I will just have to make my own somehow. It's, I like to use this as my go-to-go fast, quick meal. And now I'm just gonna have to do it the slow-fashioned way of cutting up my potatoes myself. Baby spinach, some lettuce, some raspberries. I would have gotten organic, but it's always hit and miss. The organic ones look terrible today. They look rotten. So you get these ones. And then organic almond milk. This is for my husband. He likes to have quick Caesar salads. My daughter requested Chex Mix for her first week back to school as her snack. Some broccoli crowns, the coconut aminos, some organic sesame oil. It's a really good one. And some, again, just regular potato fries. These ones out of all of them in the store have the best ingredients. And they still have canola oil in them. Unbelievable. Yep. Okay, so I'll talk about the sodas in a second. Cat food for the cats. My husband eats these sausages. My husband takes this stuff, which hopefully we can get him off of. And then I want to talk about this one in a second too. And I think I got everything. Yeah, okay, so let's talk about the sodas and the shakes. Okay, so my husband is getting off, trying to get off the soda, and I am too. And thanks to this, Poppy has really helped, but mostly thanks to this, you guys. I thought this was an alcoholic drink. Hi, Leo. This is not an alcoholic drink. I love it. It's so funny. So this is supposed to taste a little bit like Dr. Pepper. And they've just got the funniest sayings on these things. And the soda can is lined with something like gold. Oh, that's funny. So I don't know if it's like safer, but they are so against plastic. So all your proceeds go against, helping them, fight against plastic. See, death to plastic. I love it. And you can see, here's the ingredients: carbonated water, agave nectar, citric acid, natural flavors, stevia. And it only has 2 carbs, 10 calories. So, and they taste so good. They're the best, like, non-soda sparkling water. Like, it tastes better, like stronger than sparkling water. So it's like that perfect, I don't know. You guys just have to check them out. They've got all kinds of flavors. Like, my husband discovered these, by the way. They have like root beer, they have mango, they have grapefruit, they have just all kinds of different flavors that I know that you guys are gonna like. And so, yeah, I have now been able to find like a low carb soda that doesn't have aspartame or aspartame or however you say it. And all of this has helped me kick the soda habit, and it's helping my husband too. Isn't that great? Okay, now for the shakes. Hey, what? I fed you already. You want some of this? Yeah? Okay, so for the shakes. So my husband, we're trying to find a healthier alternative than this because, these can be expensive, but it's the ingredients aren't great, right? And so we're looking at this. It's called Just Ingredients, and it's a protein powder. And here is the stats. Some of it is covered there, but it's low carb. And here's the ingredients, if you can kind of read that. Really, really good ingredients in this. So my husband's gonna try this and see if he likes it as a replacement. And he's going to have it with this mixed in. So yeah, this is just keeping it real. Like, I try so hard to feed my family healthfully, and it's just every time I go into the grocery store, it's like a freaking battle, against the ingredients and the sugar and all the toxins. You know what I'm talking about. So it's just really, really, really difficult. But even though I try to feed them healthfully, they are still very much, addicted to the foods out there, especially my daughter, being a child and everything like that. She's such a picky eater. So I am always trying to find the things that she loves and trying to find the healthier version for that. And it's hard. I'll give an example. So she really loves Doritos, and the only chip that I could find that even came close, and I still think that she still doesn't love it as much as Doritos, because as we know, there's addictive chemicals in Doritos, but it's the late July nacho chips, the nacho cheese chips. That's what those look like there. Okay, so something else I'm doing with my intermittent fasting. So I've been working with a naturopath, and I've been doing a lot of muscle testing so I can customize. My body's basically telling us, my naturopath and me, what it wants. And I started getting like headaches in the middle of the night, and it turns out like eating late at night, especially past 7 p.m., was causing my insulin to spike and then give me some headaches in the middle of the night, which was really, really frustrating. So we did some muscle testing and figured out that my best eating window is now between 8 and 2 to 3 p.m. That means I have to eat my dinner between 2 and 3 p.m. You guys, it's been a struggle to adjust, but it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense because I was intermittent fasting and I was skipping breakfast in the morning and then just, eating up until like 7 p.m. at night. It makes a lot more sense to eat less at night, especially if you have insulin resistance like myself. And so, yeah, it makes a lot more sense now. Do I get up and eat right away at 8? No, I usually like sometimes 9 or even 10. And then sometimes I'll even, if the breakfast is big enough, I'll skip the lunch and then just make sure I have an appetite for that 2 to 3 p.m. dinner that I make. And so what I'm just doing is just cooking dinner at like 2 p.m. and then like my husband and my daughter can eat the dinner after it's cooled down. They can reheat it for dinner in the evening. So that's kind of like how we're getting by, but the struggle is real. Just making this adjustment. I'm also trying to make the adjustment of getting off caffeine, and that is super hard. You guys know I love my Earl Grey. And yeah, so I can't say I've been perfect on that one. That one's been really hard. I'm just trying to like eat up the rest of the caffeine in the house. Okay, it's 2:45, so I better get eaten before that 3 o'clock window closes. So this is what I'm having. I'm having those sweet potato fries I showed you earlier, zucchini from my garden, some tomatoes, and then these are grass-fed beef hot dogs, and they are uncured with some mustard. And then this dipping sauce that I'm using is this right here. And I think I said this was lunch, but actually this is my dinner. It's just weird because I'm eating it at 2:45. So this will be my last meal of the day today. Hey, are you the flower? Are you the centerpiece? I bought new flowers to go there, but it looks like you want to be the centerpiece. Yeah.